Hello, welcome back. I am very excited to talk about some of my Amazon favorites for small business owners. This is perfect for you, whether you run a business from home, whether it's a side hustle, whether you have product-based businesses, if you do more service-based. It's a little bit of everything for everybody because I have ran different types of businesses over the last decade of being an entrepreneur and just trying out different things. And I want to share some of my favorites because one, Amazon has literally everything that you could possibly need and you can get it quickly for the most part. But also, it is the holiday season and Black Friday is around the corner and a lot of these things are going to be on sale or already on sale. And so this is a great time to get on there if there's something you've been having your eye on or if you've been wanting to see if it could work for your business needs or if you're looking for a gift for somebody. So definitely look around. I'll have everything time-stamped if you want to go to any specific categories I'm going to be covering. And let's get right into this thing. So I have split this up into 5 categories, but I do want to also just have an honorable mention of 2 other Amazon videos that I have recorded in the past that'll be a little bit more in depth on some of these categories. So if you are looking for more like just business packing and shipping type of things, definitely check out this video right here. And then if you're looking for more kind of tech things that I shared, check out this video right here. Some of it will be overlapped in this video, but those are more specific to those things and all of the links and things still works. Okay, so the first category I want to touch on is product creation. This is going to cover things that will span from if you want to create any type of handmade stationery, paper products, planners, journals, shirts, t-shirts, really anything under the sun that is more so on the handmade side of things, you will be covered in this category. So first I have to just say Amazon has a wide range of paper on their website. If there's any specific types of paper that you're looking for, whether it be sticker paper, different types of cardstock, they have a lot of different options for you to choose from. Of course, different colors. They have holographic papers. They have different overlays that you can put on top of things to make it shiny, or if you want to make it look glittery or ombre or holograph or anything like that, they have it all. I'm going to make sure that everything is linked to my Amazon storefront. So if you're looking for anything, I'll have stuff in the description, and then the full Amazon storefront like little category will have everything too, because I'm not gonna be able to cover every single thing in this video, but the paper selection, y'all, is on point. Okay, and one of my favorite ones to get from there, and it's from a vendor called Desktop Publishing Supplies, but they sell on Amazon, and I absolutely love their one-sided glossy cardstock. One side it's glossy, the other side it is matte, and it is just so premium. It looks so good. I've used it for packaging of things, you know, just like little tags on my products. I use it for actual covers on different things I make, like journals. It is such a great item to have in your shop, and I'm sure you will use it time and time again. It's great for cards, especially if you want one side to kind of have more of that gloss finish, but you don't want it to be the way on the inside. It's great, and it's something that you can achieve with lamination, but I mean, like, if it's already built into the product, you know, why not go ahead and take advantage of it? So if you want your products to have a nice finish on them, to be protected from any wear and tear, any moisture, anything like that, a finish is really nice to put on top. And laminators will help you do that, as well as the different little pouches and things that they sell. They're all different thicknesses and textures. There's 10mm ones, especially if you're trying to go for more of like that thick, like happy planner finish on a cover. And then they also have like the soft matte touch finishes and different things, and they all get ran through a laminator. So I will make sure that the laminator that I use is linked. It's a very heavy duty one. It gets very hot, but it does what it's supposed to do, and it works with all different types of things up to 10mm. You can also get the smaller version if you're just looking for something to kind of do just some little small jobs, even things around the house, that does like a 3 to 5mm. Scotch has a great one as well that I have used for years for different projects too. So it just kind of depends on your needs and how much of a workhorse you really want to have. But those are some great things to look into on there for products, especially for planners, journals, cards, journaling cards, different things like that. So if you're familiar with online labels, they are also on Amazon, and this is where I have gotten my sticker paper for years, since I sold my very first set of stickers. They are on there, and now there are so many other brands as well too. I've gotten vinyl sticker paper from there, different premium matte sticker papers, ones that you can actually print out and put on and make decals on water bottles and different things. And so definitely, like I said, the paper selection is on point depending on what you need, and I have absolutely loved getting my stuff from there. And I love that it's a quick turnaround. So, you know, if you're in the middle of working on something, you run out, you know they're going to have it. And then the last couple of honorable mentions in this category is punches, as well as my heavy duty paper cutter and just different cutters in general. Any type of binding you can do, they have a ton of different punches on their binding systems. I, for many, many years, have used the cinch. This is not any news to anyone. I've talked about it for so many years, but I love it. It is definitely something that will stand the test of time with you when you are trying to create planners, journals, anything that needs to be binded. And it works great with the wire O coils, which I will also link for you as well because they go hand in hand. And all this stuff is available on Amazon. Another honorable mention is my heavy duty paper cutter that I get. This thing can cut up to 500 sheets of paper at a time, depending on the thickness of the paper. And it's great if you are trying to not only do if you're trying to do everything in-house, you'll be able to print your stuff. You can cut it with the cutter, and then you're able to do the punching and everything with the cinch. And so it's just a great system all around. And I love getting all of my product creation things from Amazon. It's such a great place, as well as just like different supplies and things that I need for like my cutting machines as well. So I use the Cameo, and I do also have the Cricut as well. And I have two or three portraits, and all the supplies for those, the cutting mats, as well as the blades, any of the little tools and things you need, all that stuff you can get as well for those machines, which is nice. And they always have really cool kits as well. So if you don't have one of those machines, which they work perfectly to cut so many materials, especially if you're going to be selling different things like cardstock, they'll cut that for you. They'll cut sticker paper, of course, if you want to do kiss cut stickers. They'll cut vinyl. If you're doing like t-shirt transfers, heat transfer things, they do so many different projects, and it's such a great way. You get your return on your investment right away with those machines because there's so many things you can create with them. And I have used them for countless projects, both business as well as many, many personal things that I've done. And I love them. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next category, which is shipping. Again, I have a full video on this, but just wanted to just give it a little home here on this video. I use Amazon to get different types of things as well as other places, but if I need to get something in a pinch or very quickly, they typically have good prices and it'll get to me fast. If I'm in the middle of an order and I run out of some boxes, for example, they have bubble mailers. They have all those little like clear poly packaging things to put your different products in and just kind of like level it up a little bit. Package scale is also from Amazon too, and this is great for when you need to weigh out your different items before you ship them out. Make sure it's the most accurate weight when you're setting everything up on your store online. Packing tape is another really good one, and I also enjoy their labels too. I've always, for years, I had used my just regular printer to do the shipping labels on, and I would get like the one with 2 on a page because I just already had the printers. And more recently, I have a thermal label printer that I use, and that is available on Amazon too. I always am big on starting with what you have and with where you are and keeping things affordable. So if you already have a printer, use your printer. It's no need to invest in something else. But if you want to get a thermal label printer, those are really great too. But either way, they have the shipping label options for you depending on which route you want to go with that. And also another honorable mention in this category too, which could also go for product creation, is my 2 printers that I have used for many, many years. They're both Canons. They still work for me to this day. I love these things. I have a laser one and I also have an inkjet one, and they have done me no wrong. Of course, you know, occasionally, like every little piece of equipment and stuff, you run into a little snafu here and there, but for the most part, they are absolutely amazing. And they've had different models that have come out over the years, and so I will try to find the ones that are the most comparable to the ones that I have. But yeah, y'all, the printers really will make or break a lot of times the quality of what you're trying to create too. So you do want to find a really good one. And this is something that pretty much any business owner can benefit from, especially if you're like me, you like to print things out and read it and look at it and write on it. You definitely can never go wrong with having a printer around. I've used mine to print a lot of my products, especially the covers of my planners and journals when I do them by hand, and my stickers. And so there's so many uses that I have gotten from them that it's just a no-brainer that they needed to be on this list. Okay, so now we're going to slide away from the product creation, product making portion of it, and I want to talk a little bit about video creation. And I have a few things I just want to mention in this category because I love making videos, clearly, here on this channel. Okay, I think I have like over 500 or 600 videos on here. So that is a thing I love to do. And the camera that I'm recording on right now, I actually got it for Mother's Day as a gift from my husband. But I wanted to mention it because it has been such a wonderful addition to my video creation family. And that is the Osmo Pocket 3. This camera, I got the creator kit with it, and I love this thing. I'm recording on it right now. I love that I can do 1080p, I can do 4K. I love how small and compact it is. I love all of the little accessories and things you get, even like the little mic and all of that, which I'm not even using right now. But that is one that I wanted to mention because this is a great time to get it, especially with sales and things coming up, and you're really wanting to kind of like level up your content and take it with you. One of the reasons that I really have been benefiting from it too is because since it is small, I like to take it out with me. I'm kind of one of those people, if I am like vlogging out and about, I don't want people knowing what I'm doing, okay? And so it's great for that because it is small. It has like a little stand, but also I'm trying to like offload everything from being on my phone. I have a Canon M50, which has been my camera for like 5+ years that I love. And I use that all the time for vlogging and sit down videos, but I don't really be taking that thing out in public, okay? Because it's a little bit bigger. It's pretty noticeable if I'm like propping that up on a stand, you know, in a coffee shop or something. So I like having this alternative. And then I also like not having to have everything on my phone just to kind of remove some of like the space. You know, the space can become an issue very quickly if you have a lot of big video files. And so again, like I said, I always want people to start where they are. You do not really need to have a bells and whistles camera in order to get started because many phones today have amazing quality. But if you're just looking for that next step, you want to level up, you want to get some space freed up, whatever the reason may be, those are my 2 recommendations for cameras that I use and have loved. And also with the space thing as well, I love my external SSD drives. I have been using these ones from SanDisk for many, many years, and they stand up, y'all. I have used so many over the years. Like, I'm not going to name any brands because I don't want to talk about any brands, but yeah, there have been ones that have gone out on me, y'all, okay? Just sad stuff on there, can't get it back, and it's just like, no. But these SSD drives, they are so cute and small, very, very compact. I love them so much, and you can get them in huge sizes as well. The biggest one I have is a 1 terabyte, but they go up even higher than that. They're always on sale around this time of year, and I'm thinking about grabbing another one myself. And so it's just a great time to, and so it's just a great thing to have because you can use it for offloading all of your video files off of these different cameras, even off of your phone, and then having them stored for a while if you need to refer back to them, use them for B-roll for videos, and just kind of having like a organized system for your video editing process. They're great for that, and they hold up. You know, they don't have a lot of they don't have any moving parts that can potentially get damaged as you are transporting them around, which is what I really love about the solid state portion of it. It's such a good thing to mention in this category because when you do video editing, even photos, honestly, space is such a big issue. And so anytime you can free up some space, it really just frees up the angst that comes with that of, you know, you're in the middle of editing a video and now there's no space. So having something like that is a game changer, as well as your SD card. So for this camera that I'm using, it's a micro SD card. For the Canon M50, it's just a standard SD card, but SD cards are great as well. You can pick those up on Amazon, and typically the prices are really good for those too. And then as the last thing in this category is just a good tripod. The one that I have really right here is really nice because it came with a ring light, and it also had a little place for me to put my phone stand on there, and you can use it for so many different things. I have a more heavy duty tripod that I use for my Canon M50 as well. And it gives you like an overhead view if you're doing like, you know, kind of like bird's eye type style videos and things. So, you know, definitely check out the tripods as well, because that's another way to level up your setup. Even with your phone, it's a great thing to have for your phone too, because then you don't have to be trying to like, you know, prop up your phone and figure out where you want to put it and all that stuff. So it's great for that. And also I had to go run and get this really quick as an honorable mention, just because I usually always have it on my phone. It's this little built-in MagSafe phone tripod. Y'all, this thing is amazing, even just for watching stuff on your phone. But if you create videos and you use your phone, it's perfect because it's magnetic, it's flat on the back, which is great, so it keeps it compact. You can prop your phone up like this, but then you can also turn it like this. So you get two different routes on here, and this thing even folds in like this, and you can kind of just have it sit this way as well, and then same, you can flip it. So I use this thing literally every day, again, just to prop my phone up when I'm doing things. It's just so easy, and it's perfect, okay? And it just attaches right to the magnet portion. So I couldn't not mention this because it's great for video recording as well. Like if I'm at a coffee shop and I want to get a couple clips of myself or a vlog or something, and I don't have my camera, I still use my phone. My phone is always going to be used in videos. And so I will just take this thing and go boop, you know, adjust it how it needs to be adjusted, and boom, okay? Okay, I'm gonna do a couple of quick tech mentions, and this is something that I have in the video that I have linked as well, where I talked about some of the tech Amazon favorites, and I show like a full setup of how I have my dual monitor and everything set up. But I just wanted to mention my curved monitor. It's like a 21-inch monitor that I love using. It's right over there, and it has lasted me, again, many, many years. Everything on this list has been over 3 years, except for my the Osmo Pocket camera, because I just recently got that. But everything else, I'm kind of a person that just, if something's working for me, I'm going to keep using it, and that monitor has done me no wrong, as well as my keyboard and my mouse. They light up with really pretty colors and stuff, and I love that. And so I just wanted to mention those because it's a great way to just add a little bit of cuteness, you know, to your setup. And the monitor is just super high quality, and I like how easy it is to just set up with the HDMI cable right to my laptop, and it just works really, really well. So make sure you check out that tech video if you want to see the full setup of how I make everything connect and what all I've gotten from Amazon, because yeah, it's such a great little setup. And then the last section that I wanted to mention is productivity and planning, because we definitely want to be organized and we want to be together as business owners. And one of my favorite things that I love to use is a timer, especially if I'm working on like orders or if I'm trying to get something done. My time is very limited just as being a mom of two and just trying to manage my household. And one of the things I love is this little hexagon timer. It has different sides so that you can actually set how long you want the timer to last. And it also just has a regular clock on there when you're not using it, which is also really nice as well. It's cute. I like the color that I got because it kind of matches with everything, but they do have multiple colors as well. And yeah, it's just a great little thing. It's perfect for time blocking if you are into like the Pomodoro method, or just anything where maybe, okay, you work for a little bit and then you take a little bit of a break. I use it even for my daughter's homeschool all of the time when we're taking breaks or if we're doing different things. I'm like, okay, we got 15 minutes and I'll turn it. And so it's just great for that, and something that is perfect for anyone that is just trying to get their productivity going. And I like it too because it takes me away from my phone. I can easily set it up on my phone, but just to not have to interact with my phone and the screen and stuff sometimes is really beneficial when I really need to get things done. And then just two random things in this category. I recently did a Plan With Me video, and I mentioned some of my favorite things I like to write with, and erasable pens and midliners are the two that I just wanted to add to this category for when I'm planning, because they are just amazing, okay? You know, like if you want the writing in your planner to look good and you don't want to make any mistakes, or, you know, whatever the case is, it's okay to make mistakes, but to avoid having to get the white out or crossing things out, just get you an erasable pen, okay? I love the Ferguson brand. They're great. They even have multiple colors. So this is a nice one. And then also the midliners, I'm a color coding girl, okay? Color coding a list is one of my favorite things to do. It brings me joy and it makes me feel productive, okay? And I do actually think it really does help me stay productive because it allows me to, you know, categorize different things. And I love me some midliners. And I just got a big pack from Amazon years ago that I'm still using, and it comes with all of the different colors in there. And it's just a great way to just make things cute, especially if you're not into like stickers and different things, but you want to still be able to, add like a little pizzazz to your planning, your to-do list, whatever it is that you're doing. They're great for that. And of course you can use them for just regular like highlighting and stuff as well. But yeah. So that is my Amazon favorites for small business, things that I've been using for years to just stay productive, to stay creative, just making all of these amazing things that I have over the years and I've shared on my channel. Definitely more of these videos will be coming because I have my Amazon storefront and I never really talk about it, and I have a lot of really great products, okay? A lot of really good things, a lot of different categories, and so look out for more of these videos. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up so that I know that you enjoyed this video, and comment down below, let me know what was was one of the favorite items that I mentioned on this video. If you have even used them yourself, or if there's one that I didn't mention that you think is definitely worth mentioning, put it down there in the comments so that we can all learn from one another. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.